You there? Yes, you. What hast thou done with the fire once carried in thy chest? Once, you dreamed without permission. Once, you saw empires in the clouds and carved kingdoms in the soil with nothing but your bare hands and boldness. But now, the world hums in your ears like a lullaby, and you sleep, you wake but do not rise. You breathe, yet you do not live. You move, yet go nowhere. This is not life. This is survival in velvet chains. So I say unto you now, awaken, the sleeper of dreams. Rattle the bones of comfort. Tear asunder the veil of doubt. For thou art not meant to wither in shadows, but to stand, full-formed and roaring. In the light, greatness does not come to the meek of spirit. It comes to the mad, the dreamer drenched in vision, the fool who dares to believe, the soldier who wars with fear by day and wrestles his weakness by night. Look to the stars, they burn still. Look to your soul, it stirs still. The time has come to remember what was forgotten, to gather the scattered pieces of your potential. Like a king reclaiming his lost crown. For there is no someday, there is no one day, there is only Natha's breath, this beat, this sacred spark of existence demanding that you rise. They will call you foolish. Let them, they will say you reach too high. Reach higher. They will remind you of your failures. Speak louder than them with the music of your movement. Do you think Edison asked permission to invent? That Carnegie waited for applause before he built? That Ford was handed belief? That Lincoln wept and quit when the storm took everything from him? No, they forged forward when others fell behind. They understood this simple truth. The man who wins is not the one with the easiest road, but the one who refuses to stop walking. Success is not owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every single day in sweat, in struggle, in sacrifice. So why do you hesitate? What have you to lose? Save the chains you've mistaken for safety. Let not thy comfort be thy coffin. The soul grows, not in soft soil. It grows in storms where roots run deep and branches must break the sky to breathe. You must become dangerous again. Not in violence, but in discipline, in clarity, in relentless conviction. Your mind, that is your kingdom. Your thoughts, your soldiers. Each one either fights for your future, or surrenders to your past. You must learn to command them. Do not entertain the whispers of mediocrity, that voice that tells you you're not enough, that you are too late, that others are more deserving, is a coward's echo bouncing off the walls of your potential. Silence it. Replace it with the thunder of belief. For belief, true belief, is not soft. It is steel, it is storm. It is fire in your gut that refuses to flicker. Even when the world rains down its doubts upon you, and belief, when married to action, bends reality itself. You must see it before it is. The dream is not fantasy, it is prophecy. It is the vision only you are given, and if you do not build it, no one will cast it in your mind, like Da Vinci before the canvas, like Shakespeare before the quill, like Disney in the dust of Disneyland's foundation. See it, smell it, speak it into the ether until the universe is forced to obey. For the world was not changed by those who accepted what is, but by those who saw what could be. Awaken, the sleeper of dreams. The hour is now, the world is waiting, and destiny does not knock twice. You were not born for smallness. You were not made to obey limits drawn by those who feared their own power. You are the descendant of every warrior who bled for tomorrow, of every poet who wrote while starving, of every builder who laid brick upon brick with trembling hands. So tremble but build. Fear but move. Doubt but do. The kingdom you seek is already within. All that remains is for you to claim it. What if I told you, that the version of you you've seen in your visions, the confident one, the focused one, the unstoppable one, is not a fantasy, but a memory from your future. Yes, that version of you already exists, carved into time, waiting to be realized, but not by chance, not by comfort, not by the idle prayers of the lazy. It is born in discipline. It is summoned through ritual. It is forged by the man who wakes before the world and moves while the rest sleep, because he knows each day is a weapon. You either use it, or it is used against you. You say you're tired. Good. That means you're fighting. You say you feel fear. Excellent. That means you're facing it. This journey was never meant to be easy. It was meant to strip you of who you are, so that you may become who you were always meant to be. So suffer now, but suffer with purpose. Let your sweat sanctify the soil of your becoming. Let your blood write the blueprint for your empire. You are not weak. You are waking up, and yes, there will be voices. Voices from your past. Voices of your old self. Voices of those who never dared, all whispering. Be reasonable. Stay safe. Be small, ignore them, for they are ghosts of a version of you that died the day you decided to change. You owe them nothing. You owe your future everything, because one day you'll stand before the mirror, not the one on your wall, but the one etched in your mind, and ask, did I rise, or did I run? Did I build, or did I blame? Did I live full, or did I die forgotten? And, in that moment, the truth will not lie. There will be no one to impress, no applause to chase, no audience to please. Only you. And the version of you that could have been. Make sure he nods in pride, not pity. Let your habits speak louder than your hopes. Let your discipline scream louder than your distractions. Because the man who builds his day with precision carves a future with glory, and the man who gives in to impulse, he builds nothing but regret. Do not chase motivation. It is fleeting. Chase mastery. Chase stillness. Chase excellence in the small things, for how you do one thing is how you do everything. The seed of greatness is in your morning routine, in your evening discipline, in the choices no one sees but echo forever. And here's the truth. They won't tell you. You don't become successful by shouting louder. You become successful by suffering longer, focusing deeper, believing harder, staying longer in the fire than anyone else is willing to stand. While they rest, you rise. While they quit, you continue. While they wait for the perfect moment, you build the perfect mindset. This is what makes kings. This is what makes legends. Not luck, not talent, but relentless, ruthless consistency. And so I say again, awaken, the sleeper of dreams. There is no savior coming. There is no miracle hiding in the sky. You are the miracle. You are the fire, the storm, the voice in the dark that will not be silenced. Let others fear the dark. You become it. Though I be but little, I am fierce. Shakespeare, so be fierce. Be mad enough to believe again. Be disciplined enough to never stop. Be bold enough to burn for something greater than comfort. The furnace is waiting. The crown is waiting. You are waiting. And now, the world waits. Not for your excuses. Not for your perfection. Not for your pain. It waits for your decision. Because in the end, every man is offered the same moment. The same quiet reckoning. The same choice, to remain as he is asleep, in comfort, ruled by fear. Or to rise bold, raw, imperfect, and step into the fire that forges kings. Look around you. What do you see? A world full of men with eyes open, but souls asleep. They chase without direction. They speak without conviction. They live without purpose. Do not join them. You are not like them. You were chosen the moment you chose yourself. This life will not hand you greatness, it will dare you to earn it. And if you do not answer the call, your dreams will die, not with violence, but with silence. No explosion, no collapse, just slow decay. Not with a scream, but with a whisper. So let this be the moment you speak louder. Let this be the moment you rewrite the story. From the man who hesitated, to the man who moved. From the man who doubted, to the man who believed. From the man who almost, to the man who became. Let the world see what happens when discipline becomes destiny. Let them see what it looks like when a man steps into his divine defiance and says, I will not be forgotten. I will not bow. I will not sleep through this miracle called life. Let them watch as you turn wounds into weapons, pain into power, and time into a tool. Let them witness the rise of a man reborn in fire, undaunted, unmoved, and unrelenting. Awaken, the sleeper of dreams. This is your hour. This is your fire. This is your beginning. No more delay. No more permission. No more sleep. Rise. And let the world remember the sound you made when you finally did. Become